in my boots, cussing my mouth, spit on the ground, kicked out the house, nothing but silence, TV gone loud, neighbors all listen, never been proud. Late at bar, broke his sin, back on that road, not again, shirt soaking through, keep closing in, burn that trip, that bridge, let it burn. Point blank, bottle up rage, scratches and grins, life in a cave, shouting outside, thunder just laughs, ain't fixing shit, break what you have, burn that bridge, let it burn. Sweat stains, torn jeans, blood on my knuckles, cussing old love, stuck in the struggle. Light up the match, no turning around. Smoke fills my chest, feet on this ground. Burn that bridge, let it burn. Burn it down, la la, burn it down, let it burn, la. Just me on this empty porch, fireflies out in the night run slow, dog at my feet, old bottle near, thinking how time moves and it don't. Truck in the drive, been dust for weeks, your jacket in the back still smells like you. Words I should have said stuck on my lips, quick with the laugh but hushed by the creek. Do you remember those days? Sun beats down where we used to walk, grass gets high, fence posts lean, you in your faded cap, saying let's race. I never let you in, guess I was mean. Echoes in the tall grass out past the barn, caught between sweet and hard. Wish I could call, say one damn thing, memory biting just like a scar. Do you remember those days? If you could hear, would the joke sound the same, or fall in the dirt, heavy with silence, words drift out slow, some things fade, some just burn. Do you remember those days? Do you remember my name? asking. You said you wouldn't run. You said you'd stay and fight. But here I am, I'm alone against you and through another night. Splinters in my palm, smoke biting at my eyes. This feels bare, nothing but the truth can't bury what survives. So here I stand, mouth full of bitter words, ashes rolling by, while you act like you never heard. My voice breaks, but I won't fall this time. You left with your pride, I'm left picking through the burning fence line. Your words were iron nails, now they're rust in the rain. I keep my boots on the ground, try to wring out the pain. Vengeance in the silence, thunder in my chest, raised by the scrape, taught never to rest. So here I stand, mouth full of bitter words, ashes rolling by, while you act like you never heard. My voice breaks, but I won't fall this time. You left with your pride, I'm left picking through the burning fence line. If you ever circle back, don't expect open doors. I built my own backbone, patched the holes in these floors. Here I stand, mouth full of bitter words, ashes rolling by, why you act like you never heard. My voice breaks, but I won't fall this time. You left with your pride, I'm left picking through the burning fence line. La, 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 la. I'm left picking through the burning fence line. Kicking up dust, slow rolling through the pain. Backseat riding, boots on the dash, sun going down while the past rolls past. Laid back vibe, heavy eyes, slow sighs. Lately I've been faded, but I ain't asked why. Hung up on the heat, leaning on the beat. Cold breeze cut, old scars repeat. Lost in a minute, hold up and slipping. Road got me thinking, this dirt road ripping. Wetting on the road ripping. I ain't ever quitting, let the mud fly. Another memory, cherry in my hand. Gravel talking loud while I barely understand. Slang in my mouth, kinda beat up sound. Every mile remind me what ain't around. best friend's gone, left me with the grit. Still spit bars, just a southern misfit. Laid out laughs, soft in the haze. Ain't no clean escape. Let it ride long. Bare bones broken, sitting with regret. Muddy-minded thinking never forget. It's dirt road riffing. This dirt road riffing. I ain't ever quitting. Let the mud fly. Yeah. Crashing on the pavement, scraped by fate. Slow tempo heartache, grin through the way. This dirt road riffing. This dirt road riffing. I ain't ever quitting. Let the mud fly. Yo! Yo la la la. Cruising while I'm losing more than I keep. Dirt road riffing, running rap real deep. La, yeah la la. Used to roll slow, boots on red clay. Sun hanging shy like it's duck in the day. Mud on his fender, dust in his eye. Always caught somewhere between a wave and goodbye. Kept quiet, but the weight showed up in the lines. Talk was measured, just a patchwork of signs. Nights turn cold where the secrets don't sleep. Glance in the rear view, ain't much you keep. Tired hands twisting round, hopes left thin. Moon cut sharp as the thoughts ease in. Bustin' knuckles, same song, new spin. When silence is heavy as the shade peas in. It's one nail at a time, one breath left behind. Building fences out of nothing but the jagged and the kind. It's heavy in the marrow, but you never see him fold. Sweat in the shadows, stories stay untold. He don't speak much of the slow turn years. Hammered to the rail, trading doubt for gears. Shit moving forward on a promise in the dust. Sometimes trust turns brittle, but you learn who you trust through the sweat and the spit. The grit cuts deep, learn to count on himself when the ladders got steep. Mornings broke hard, but he woke up for the fight. Gotta shine his own way without asking for light. And there's nothing he's missed, just spaces he'll roam. Dirt in his veins points the way back home. Says it don't matter if the hammer falls slow. The build's in the trying, not the shine or show. You can measure a man by the scars in the hands, or the way stands out when the worries expand. Front porch shaking, air still as it gets. Heart grew steel from the pressure in the dents. Watch for the snakes, learn young in the field. Don't wait for a break, just tighten your shield. Ain't wait for fate or a whispering wind. Truth's in the telling, but the silence will win. Barbed wire fences, horizon cut low. Found strength in the harsh, let the slow thunder go. Rhythm of the gravel, the split rail sign. He's building a life, one nail at a time. It's one nail at a time, one breath left behind. Building fences out of nothing but the jagged and the kind. But you never see him arrow, but you never see him fold. Sweat in the shadows, the story's staying told. One nail at a time. Dust in my throat, wind in my face, jaw set tight, not much to say. Feet in the mud, sun burning low, breathing in slow, stuck in this row. Sweat on my brow, heavy on my boots, still searching out. Nothing feels new. Mud on my shoes, it sticks on through. Every step I make keeps bringing that proof. Ain't changing soon. Same dirt, same tune. Mud on my shoes, mud on my shoes. Nothing too bright, nothing real clean. Crack hands dry, walking unseen. Days running slow, tracks fade away. Just me and my load in fields of clay. Mud on my shoes, it sticks on through. Every step I make keeps bringing that proof. Ain't changing soon. Same dirt, same tune. Mud on my shoes, mud on my shoes. Oh, oh, oh. I chatter my teeth as the dust rolls by, keep moving my feet while the sun runs dry. Mud on my shoes, it sticks on through. Every step I make keeps bringing that proof. Ain't changing soon. Same dirt, same tune. Mud on my shoes, mud on my shoes, mud on my shoes. Grit in my veins, mud on my shoes. It always remains. Sitting out back, beat up chair, cheap beers, crack wind blowing through. Hearing his name, edge of my brain, curse his game, whiskey stained truth. Saw him with a blue jean, flirt, spitting dirt, and never gave a damn. Small town talk, bite like chalk, shadow stalk where the trouble began. Tell me something, let it fly. Why it always gotta be goodbye? You ever think about me? Or am I just history? Laughing too loud, pick up crowd, acting proud, bet he don't care. Fast lane fool, breaking every rule, just acting cool, cold as last year's air. He's got that glance, devil's dance, taking a chance, never looking back, screaming my name, playing his game, it's all the same, shit's out of whack. Spin that story, make it fit, I get pissed, don't quit. You ever think about me? Or am I just history? Damn, I wanna know Just why he runs, why he ghosting guns, just cussing for fun. Questions buzzing, stuck in my head. Fuck what he said, got nothing instead. Digging chores, slamming doors, too many wars, burned and bruised. Back porch swing, fist still sting, lost that ring, always accused. Every damn lie, waste my time, same old sign, stuck off the grid. But still I wonder, thunder under, did he ever feel what I did? Truth or lie, raise that hell. Raise a glass, never tell. You ever think about me? Or am I just history? Or am I just history? Tires crunching gravel, boots still caked with red. You asked if I remember, I'm stuck up in my head. Maple drips in October, tailgate rust need rain. Not saying what I'm after, you're flashing through my brain. The hollow where the barn was, dogs bark, moon's pale. Thin split mailbox leaning, slow winds old tale. All these dirt roads, remember, truth never comes easy, time don't erase. Run back to the river, shivers in the haze. Trace what's gone forever, bruises got names. All these dirt roads, remember, don't matter what's changed. Grilled out on Sundays, wishing you'd stayed for noon. Brown bottle sweat drips, that faded summer tune. You're laughing in the rear view, gone before I blink. Long sighs in the timber, eyes red full sink. Rain tap, dust scattered, porch swing stuck slow. Half-washed regrets in the wheat fields echo. All these dirt roads, remember, yeah. Truth never comes easy, time don't erase. Run back to the river, shivers in the haze. Trace what's gone forever, bruises got names. All these dirt roads, remember, don't matter what's changed. Mud on my hands, nothing felt clean. Did you lose what you meant with what you mean? Coward or honest, won't split the two. Fence wide twisted, but I'm still seeing you. All these dirt roads, remember, truth never comes easy, time don't erase. Run back to the river, shivers in the haze. Trace what's gone forever, bruises got names. All these dirt roads, remember, no matter what's changed. Every mile knows. Wind kicks up a bitter tune, road spits gravel at my boots. Just a cracking morning quiet, last night mud still clings to roots. Swallow pride in every footstep, sweat sticks like old regrets. Humming low about the things I'm owed, but I ain't cashed in yet. Edge of my voice, teeth grit, heavy like the thickest dust. Nothing ever turns out easy, faith-worn, slippery and rust. But I keep chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, bitterness I can't spit out. Chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, swear I'll spit it out someday. Chewing dust in my mouth, distant thunder in the draw, old dogs bark, horizon stretch thin. Life's a punchline I never learned, throat gets dry, cycle begins. Had low and hope unraveled, roadside wildflowers passed me by. Still stomping through the split scenes, aching for a reason why. Head to my voice, teeth grit, heavy like the thickest dust. Nothing ever turns out easy, faith-worn, slippery with rust. But I keep chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, bitterness I can't spit out. Chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, swear I'll spit it out someday. Slow lane, rough terrain, breaking what I can't explain. Every mile wears me down, silence is gasoline on pain. Chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust in my mouth, chewing dust, chewing dust, bitterness I can't spit out. Just sitting out here, boots on the bumper, pick up park, grass wet from the summer. Ain't much moving, just me and my mood. Little bit raw, little misunderstood. Yeah, you know that feeling when life's full of static. Small town, big talk, no need to panic. Told you won't fold your mind, kinda wild. Grit and my grin, never running miles. Round here, rebel, riding low and slow. Country rap rhythm, where the trouble goes. They say don't, but I never did listen. Side of the dirt road, staring at what's missing. Pull it on, lay it down. Round here, rebel, that's just how I roll. slang on my tongue, talking that southern, snapback sitting, wheels turning thunder, dust off my jeans, life ain't always clean, hustle with heart, keep chasing the dream. Let the drums thump slow, heartbeat heavy, can't fake this grit, I was born ready, random syllables, ba-da-da, ba-ba-da, hey. Around here, rebel, riding low and slow, country rap rhythm where the trouble goes. They say don't, but I never did listen. Side of the dirt road, staring at what's missing. Round here, rebel, that's just how I roll. Round here, rebel, bringing heat and chill. Country rap rhythm, just keeping it real. Grit in the groove, a southern soul. Round here, rebel, that's just how I roll. Yeah. Slow, strong, red dirt, real talk. Found you on my front porch. Breeze cuts deep, words stick, tongue tight. Can't breathe when you speak. Sunset swallowing us, silence heavy as lead. You laugh at my flannel, I'm biting back what I said. Pulse pounding through pavement, heartbeats behave, but I keep that snare, keep that wave. All rough around the edge. Got a knot in my chest when you lean in close. Acoustic ache, I choke, ain't no joke. Slow burn, simmer, swallow pride stuck in my throat. Grit in my grit, pain I can't show, not in my chest. Tight, tight, pulling slow. Late night push like smoke, circles fly. Twang in my tone, you sizing up my mind. Chrome rim reflections, you see my bias. Spit sharp truth, can't stand to see you cry. Cough up confessions, but my lips just laugh. Your name tastes bitter, caught in the drag. Words fade out instead. Got a knot in my chest when you lean in close. Acoustic ache, I choke, ain't no joke. Nah, slow burn, simmer, swallow pride stuck in my throat. Grit in my grin, pain I can't show, not in my chest. Tight, tight, pulling slow. Say you want the truth, I've been holding it back. Yeah, voice rough, all cracked, stuck on my tracks. Don't know how to tell you what you already know. Saw it and you stared to go. Got a knot in my chest when you lean in close. Acoustic ache, I choke, ain't no joke. Slow burn, simmer, swallow pride stuck in my throat. Grit in my grit, pain I can't show, not in my chest. Tight, tight, pulling slow. Yeah, Knot in my chest, tight, tight, pulling slow.